Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick video about rejection because I have been in two situations recently, and I know I talked about ghosting in a previous video, but I have some experience with that in the last couple days, so I thought I would share. So the first situation is I had met this guy online and we were talking a little bit, and we couldn't hang out until my friend was no longer in town because, like, that's rude. So we made plans to hang out, like, the day that she left or whatever. And we talked every day and followed each other on social media and, like, Snapchat and all this jazz. And then my friend goes home and he had texted me that morning, kind of like, how'd everything with your friend go? And, we discussed kind of the plans for later that day. Like, we had a time and a place that we were going to meet up and go get coffee. And so we talked that morning, stopped talking around like noon. Then I went to text him around like 3:30 and my text didn't deliver. And then I saw that he had removed me from Snapchat and blocked me on Instagram. And I was like, huh, that's weird. So I went through the typical, like, I wonder, like, what happened? Like, there was literally nothing in the conversation that was red flaggish in any way. So I was like, okay, he just decided he didn't want to hang out, and, like, that's fine. But a simple, I decided I didn't want to hang out would have sufficed. But, like, good luck in life, and I'm glad that I figured out that this is how you deal with situations now as opposed to later. So yeah, so I didn't attempt to contact him in any way because, like, don't care. Like, if you don't want to hang out with me, that is totally cool. I'm not going to, like, cry about it. I did go through a little short period that day of, like, I wonder what the fuck happened. And I talked to some of my friends and they were like, well, maybe he has a girlfriend, or maybe he just didn't want to meet anyone in the first place and just wanted to text. So it's like, you can speculate all you want, but the truth is that I got ghosted by someone that I never met. And I know that I've done that in the past, so I'm not, like, super mad about it. I was just like, that's weird. Especially since he had texted me earlier that day and everything seemed fine, and then it was just, like, blocked. So, yeah, I don't know. So that's the first situation. The second situation, so I went on a date with a guy, just one date, a couple weeks ago, and we kind of continued to text and stuff after the fact, and he said a couple things that I was like, I don't like those things, but whatever. So I just, like, continued to go along with it and sort of in my head was like, okay, like, I can hang out with this guy again. Like, I need to see what this is about. But I wasn't, like, full on about it. And then the other day he said something about raping me, which I think he was trying to be funny, but I don't find that funny. And I don't like people that find stuff like that funny. So I was just like, okay. And let me preface this by saying we did go on one date. We did not kiss. I don't even think we hugged. So it was, like, completely sort of a platonic hangout initially. And so that's, like, all very weird to me. And it's like, I don't feel like you should say that to someone that you are interested in romantically or even otherwise when you've only hung out one time, because you don't know that person's sense of humor. And still, I really don't think that's something that you should joke about. So kind of, like, that cemented the, like, okay, I'm not going to prioritize, like, hanging out with this person at all. And I'm just going to, like, let things die. So I pretty much stopped responding to stuff after that. And, like, we didn't talk every day anyways, but he asked me if I wanted to hang out, like, today, and I didn't respond to that. And then I got a couple more text messages, and then I think he kind of got it. And so he sent me about 19 more text messages, and then messaged me on my one Instagram account, and then messaged me on my other Instagram account. And his messages went from, like, I totally respect if you don't want to hang out, like, I think you're cool and attractive, and, like, I really did have fun with you, and I hope I run into you again, blah, 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 to you're a disappointment and you act like a child, and, like, I hope you die a fiery death. So, I know I said I wasn't going to ghost anyone ever again, but I feel like it was extremely appropriate in this case. Like, I don't feel like I should have to justify to someone that I kind of think they're moderately a psychopath. And it actually, like, scares me a little bit, like, how fucking weird people can be, because if you take my first example where it's like the guy blocked me, it was like, okay, I just accept that as a thing and I'm not going to contact you further, to the opposite side where people like fucking freak out on you. It's like, I don't understand the freak out part. Like, why would you ever want to give someone the satisfaction of knowing that like you cared enough to freak out that much? Like, I would never do that. So it's weird to me, and I feel like sometimes I'm naive in thinking that people aren't nuts, because I feel like the majority of people probably are nuts, and that's a little scary. So yeah, those are 2 fun things that have happened to me recently. If you agree with the way I handled either situation, or if you think I should have done something different, leave it in the comments and let's chat about it. And I'll talk to you guys later.